Everybody, Hiking Bob here. Just to let you know what we're doing today is I am going to be driving about, I don't know, 100 some odd miles to do a 4-mile hike. Should be pretty interesting. It's gonna be pretty exciting, I think. And unfortunately, due to the nature of it, I had to leave Cole at home. So it's just gonna be me solo today on this hike. And we'll fill you in later. Bye. Everybody, Hiking Bob here. So we have reached our destination for today's hike, which is Vulture Mountain, which is right there. And this is an interesting hike. The first part of this is rigorous, but not difficult, if that makes sense. It's just a lot of climbing, and it goes to that little saddle that you can see. It's kind of hard for me to point out there, right about there. Then the more difficult part is a scramble to the very top of Vulture Mountain, which is what we plan on doing. And actually, I say we, but it's just me today. Because of that scramble, I didn't bring Cole because he's not comfortable with that. So it's just going to be me today out here, although it looks like from the parking lot there's plenty of people on the trail. So should there be an issue, I have plenty of help, plus there's cell phone coverage. In any case, that's the hike for today. It's supposed to be less than 4 miles round trip. So it's a 75-mile drive for a 4-mile hike, go figure. But should be a lot of fun. It's been on my bucket list for a while. I finally got a chance to do it. A little cool here in the desert today. We're about 7 miles south of the town of Wickenburg, and it's probably not even 50 degrees, so cool. But on the other hand, well, it is December. Talk to you later. Anyway, Hiking Bob here again. I'm about 1 mile and 4/10 or so into this hike, and there are 2 trailheads for here. One is the lower trailhead, as they call it, which is where we started, and this is what they call the upper trailhead. Now, if you can get here, you knock off quite a bit of your hike, but the problem is this is a 4-wheel drive, high clearance type of road. So unless you're driving a pretty capable Jeep or an ATV or something along those lines, you definitely want to start from the lower trailhead. And to be honest, the hike from there to here is pretty easy. And like I said, only 1.4 miles, so not very far. So just do that hike and come in here. From here, we are headed up. And our first goal is that saddle. And then the second goal is the scramble up to the top of the peak there. So there we are. Talk to you later. Okay, we've just gotten to the saddle on Vulture Peak, Vulture Mountain. The summit is up there. It's a bit of a scramble, but it looks like there's kind of a trail in there, so it may not be horribly difficult. It's unfortunately an overcast day. Excuse me being out of breath, but the last half mile really kicks butt. In any case, it's a kind of an overcast day, so not the best of views, but you can get an idea of what the views are from here, and they're pretty gorgeous. It's the spine running along right along here. Anyway, I'm gonna take a little bit of a break, then we're gonna tackle this last bit going up to the summit. Okay, I think we're at the top of Vulture Mountain. I think there's a sign-in log for up here. That was a bit tricky, not as technical as I thought. Going down will be trickier, but just a matter of thinking about what I'm doing, paying attention, planning, and everything should be just fine. Hey everybody, Hiking Bob here again, and I am at the summit of Vulture Mountain. It's got a couple of little hills. So there's one there. That's where we come up from that side. And a little one here. I think this is the higher point, but that might actually be over there where you come up. There is a summit box with logs in it, the sign, and getting up here from the saddle to the summit wasn't as difficult as I imagined it would be, although it may be more difficult going down. There's going to be a couple places where I know I'm going to have to butt scoot down, and just going to have to pay attention. In any case, really a nice hike here. Just a little over 2 miles one way. It's a little more than the posted or the published mileage, but I did notice on the way up there was a trail reroute that went around a hill instead of up and over it. That probably makes up for the difference, which I think is going to be pretty negligible once I upload this GPX track. So in any case, really a nice little hike up here. A lot of lichen up here, although I'm not aware that there's any bighorn or mountain goats or anything. I don't think this is their territory. Only a couple thousand feet above sea level up here. I think about 3,600. So in any case, here we are. I'm just walking over here to this other one so you can see more to the south and southeast from here. And there is a summit marker. There are a couple markers here. There's one, and there's another one right over there. Anyway, now begins the fun part, the hike down. Talk to you later. Okay, made it off the summit and back at the saddle and starting the hike back down. Hey everybody, so back at the parking lot, as you can see, and there's the peak, and all done. It's going to be a little more than the 3.4 miles that they quote, or is often quoted on various websites for this hike, but in reality, you know, there's a couple alternate ways. I found a few on the way back, so there's probably some variation in which route you take, at least in the bottom mile or so. To get up there, that can change that. Any case, about 2 hours and 20 minutes moving time, under 3 hours total. So I think that's pretty good. Really nice hike, great pictures at the top, which I'll be sharing in a little bit. So there you go. This is the Vulture Mountain hike.